Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where last time we ran around and did a whole bunch of side quests around Middle and Western Lenosia, clearing the areas out, and we got 2 new minions. Replacing Palom for this week, we have a wolf pup, but in addition to that, we also got a Querl kitten. We got 2 new minions, and from now on, each week, at the end of the Sunday side questing episode, we're going to be using Minion Roulette in order to decide who our new minion is to follow us around for the upcoming week. That is very, very exciting to me. I am so happy to finally have minions other than Palom. Sorry, Palom, I was just eagerly awaiting having more, so we can have a bit more variety running around with us. Today, we are heading on over to the Culinarians Guild, because as much as I want to learn Armory next, our next main scenario quest comes from the Armor Guildmaster, and I am worried that if I go ahead and do Armor, it's going to unintentionally force me into the next main scenario quest when I don't want to do that yet, so we're going to do Culinarian for today. Hello there, guild receptionist. I am ready to become a chef. I beg your pardons, good madam, but this is the Culinarians Guild. If you're here to dine at the Bismarck, one of our waiters will be along shortly to show you to your... Oh, you're not a patron. Might I assume then that you wish to become a culinarian? If so, I wholeheartedly recommend you join the Culinarians Guild, where one may learn the culinary arts under the finest chefs in all the realm. What say you? I say let's do it. Wonderful, then without further ado, I shall acquaint you with the history of our guild. As you are doubtless aware, Limsa has long been the gastronomic capital of Eorzea. The city's rich culinary tradition is the product of a unique combination of factors. The first is our proximity to the fertile lands and plentiful seas of Vilbren, which have ever yielded bounteous produce. The second is our standing as the realm's foremost trading port, which grants us access not only to exotic ingredients from faraway shores, but also to foreign merchants versed in their use. We are, in short, the beneficiaries of culinary knowledge from every corner of the world. Until recently, knowledge of this kind was passed on solely through word of mouth, and was therefore susceptible to corruption and loss. But that all changed when one man made it his mission to catalog every recipe of note. His name was Admiral Gwalskif Baldwason, also known as Mass Cleaver. The man's love of fine cuisine was such that at sea he would regularly spend as much time preparing meals on the galley as giving commands on the bridge. It was none other than he who founded the Culinarians Guild and codified cooking methodology. Today, the guild carries on Baldwinson's legacy, though the scope of our endeavors has expanded significantly. Not content with simply preserving existing recipes, we labor tirelessly to devise wholly novel culinary creations with which to delight the senses. To this end, our doors are open to folk from all walks of life, including adventurers such as your good self. One may liken our guild to a great pot of stew, and each member to an ingredient imparting a unique flavor. As with every dish, however, adding ingredients willy-nilly is certain to spoil the taste. Before you may take your place in the pot, you must be deemed a worthwhile addition by Guildmaster Lingsath, a man whose passion for cookery burns hotter than any oven. Before troubling him, I must warn you that ours is a truly sweltering kitchen. As such, you would be well advised to ask yourself, can I stand the heat? If you earnestly believe that you can, speak to me once more, and I shall be glad to guide you through the enrollment process. Well, I think I can handle the heat. Let's do it. So, have you the resolve to walk the path of a culinarian? I do indeed. Wonderful, then you must speak to Guildmaster Lingsath at once. This will come as no surprise, but he is the finest chef in Limsa. His skill and dedication are second to none. You will find the Guildmaster up the stairs yonder, keeping a watchful eye on his charges. Impress upon him your desire to learn, and he will surely find a place for you in his stew. By which I mean the guild. Yeah, I would hope he's not going to cook me alive, that would be tragic. Alright then. Lingsath, can I please join the Culinarians Guild? Well, Badventure, I take it you want to join our guild. Let's have a good look at you then. Bah, that's what an underfed whelp like you know about cooking. Judging by them scrawny arms of yours, you'd struggle to lift a spoon, never mind a skillet. I jest. I don't take muscle to be a culinarian. Else, they don't even take talent. At least not on its own. No, alas, more than anything else, becoming a good cook boils down to passion. If you got that, there ain't nothing you can't achieve. So tell me, have you got it? Have you the passion to become a culinarian? Yes. Dang it, I bumped the wrong button like a dumbass and hit circle, which is no. Yes, I do have the passion. That's the spirit. Your passion for the culinary arts is plain to see. And you'll be needing every bit of it if you want to become a master culinarian. Why, if master is a 12-course dinner, I'd hardly have finished the soup. Make no mistake, our trade's as tough as old mine, and passion's the only thing what gets us through the gristly bits. But enough talk, what do you call yourself? Well then, Satoru, welcome to the guild. To mark the occasion, I present you with your very own skillet. Ain't much to look at, but it'll more in service of a novice like yourself. Now then, let's see whether you can tell which end's which. I know I said you'd struggle to lift a spoon, but you won me over. Now show me you can hold the skillet and I'll get you started on your first task. Alright, and we begin. Let's go ahead and equip that skillet. Get some actual clothing on. Set up our new gear set for Culinarian. And let's get working. Linkstath wants to assign you your first task. I see you're holding the skillet the right way round. Good. A culinarian lives and dies by his utensils. Get that into your head before you do aught else or your food will look like shite and taste worse. Now let's see what you can do. For starters, I want you to make me maple syrup using your skillet. Recipe's as simple as they come. You only need two things, maple sap and a fire shard. Jossie sells sap over at the guild counter. Now, time's a-wasting, so get to work. It don't pay to keep folk waiting in our trade. Alright, so we need to craft some maple syrup. All crafting in this game is identical. So everything we have learned from playing as a blacksmith applies identically to crafting as a culinarian. Nope, wrong. I keep targeting the wrong person. Literally everything we learned as a blacksmith applies here. So let's see, I scrolled right past it, didn't I? Where is that maple sap? It is way down here. Alright, we just need one maple sap. Then we can go ahead and open up our crafting log, make some maple syrup, and let's do it. Now something really nice is because we've been playing as a blacksmith for a little while, as we go, we actually have already some higher, I'm pretty sure we already have some higher level skillets that we can equip somewhere around here. Did we not actually make any? Okay, well soon enough as a blacksmith we're gonna begin making some skillets, which is very nice because we're already going to have the tools we need for this job as we're getting started with it. I love crafting in this game. What the seven else are you waiting for? I told you to make me maple syrup, didn't I? Well, I made maple syrup. The maple syrup's ready, is it? About bloody time. Let's see how it tastes then. Oh, this ain't bad. Flavor's alright, consistency's nearly there. In short, a damn sight better than a lot of novices manage. As you probably know, maple syrup's one of the most popular sweeteners around, and a key ingredient in all manner of cakes and treats. What you probably didn't know is that boiling the stuff down gets you maple sugar, a different sweetener with different uses. Just goes to show even the simplest ingredients can have hidden complexities. I said earlier that a culinarian lives and dies by his utensils. Well, that's just the half of it. He also needs to know his ingredients, and that's something that only comes with experience. Keep your nose to the stove and report back when you're ripe for another task. Alright then, next quest becomes available at level 5. Which means, as usual with crafting episodes, it is time for the crafting log. The never-ending crafting log. Alright, in order to supply up for this one, As a culinarian, we're going to need a much, much wider variety of supplies than we did as a blacksmith or as basically any other crafting job. We're going to need a wide variety of supplies, and a lot of it can actually come directly from hunting enemies out in the field. So we can get away with hunting for our own supplies, and in fact we already have. You can see we already have 5 dodo tenderloins, 4 mutton loins. We're doing great. So first off, we need 1 all goat milk. I do have these listed in order. Next, we need 3... Sorry, I have them listed in alphabetical order. We need 3 beehive chips, 1 buffalo milk, 1 chicken egg, 1 unit of cinnamon, 3 crayfish, which we can't get here. We need 1 Garlean garlic, 1 haddock, which we can't get here, Limson anchovy, which we can't get here. We need lowland grapes, we need 1 of those. Maple sap, we do need 1 more maple sap because we gave away some of our syrup. So we're going to need to make more. Okay, that was rather low on the list. Marmot meat. We need 1. Mineral water, we need 3. Where is the mineral water? I know it's sold. I just don't know if it's sold here. Here we go. We need rock salt, which is definitely sold here. Oh, we already had plenty. Oops. Oh well. We need 3 rye, 1 sunset wheat, and 1 wild onion. But that's not all we need. As I mentioned, there's a few things we need to buy which we actually can't get here at the Culinarians Guild. In order to get those, we're going to head down to the Aft Castle. And we need to go track down a fishmonger. Because we need some fish. The fishmonger can be found here in the Highland. Hello, Holosphus. Let's see, we need 3 crayfish, 1 haddock, 3 Lominson anchovies, let's see what's next on the list, 1 princess trout, and I think that means we are good for fish. But we're not done yet. There's a few more things we need to buy, which I have not been able to find a shop which we can access right now, which actually sells them. So in order to get the rest of the things we need as a Culinarian, unfortunately we are going to have to go to the market boards. Culinarian is a little bit irritating with how wide the spread of things you need is. The markets are a venue in which players from across the realm can either sell their own items using hired hands known as retainers, or purchase the items of another. The markets can be accessed by targeting and selecting one of the many market boards conveniently located throughout Eorzea's towns and city-states. The markets of Limsolomensa, Gridania, Ul'dah, Ishgard, Kugane, and the Crystarium are all connected, meaning that items put up for sale in one city-state can be viewed as well as purchased by players accessing the market in a second city-state. Sifting through the sheer number of items up for sale in the markets can prove an overwhelming task for those who are not familiar with the system. As most gear required for the first few levels of any class can be easily found at local NPC-run shops, it is recommended that players start here and then work their way to the markets once they feel those shops can no longer meet their needs. Alright, so in order to order something off the market board, we're going to go ahead and type in the name of what we need. Nope, not oliver. We need olive oil. If an item from the search list is available for purchase, you can select the icon to bring up a second list indicating the item's selling prices ordered from lowest to highest. Select the item you wish to buy to display a final prompt from which you can confirm or cancel the transaction. Please note that you'll be charged a transaction fee when completing a purchase. Alright then, so we need 1 olive oil, so we'll just buy the one cheapest. Unfortunately, when many players tend to sell big batches of items, they don't sell really individual items. And there's no way to buy just one item from a player stack. You have to buy the whole damn stack. So if I wanted to buy this 75 gil olive oil right here, I'd have to buy all 57 for a total of 4,000 gil, which I can't afford. Thankfully, I could afford just the one single olive oil. Alright, next up we need a popoto. Which... This is a problem. Alright, popoto, I'm going to save you for later. Rollin' berry. Let's see, we can buy 3 for 507. I need 1, so we'll go for it. Oh, that's pricey. I don't have a lot of money. This is still early game. Okay, well, we're short 1 popoto, so that's extremely unfortunate. But we can go ahead and get crafting. First off, we're going to make table salt. 1 rock salt makes 6 table salt, so that's lovely. And hitting level 4, let's see, any new gear we can equip? Nope, I'm going to check at every level. We do need to make 1 more maple syrup because I believe we need 3 syrup total. We only have 2, and 1 craft makes 3 maple syrups. Next up, we're going to make some maple sugar. And that hits us up to level 5. And gives us our first touch action, and we can equip a culinary knife. Nice! Next up, we've got raisins. Oh god! Right, we equipped the knife, so our crafting is going to go a lot faster now. Oops. I was going to try and make that high quality, but let's move on to the boiled egg. We're doing 15 at a time. Nice. Alright, moving on to making some rye flour. That bumps us up to level 7. Do we got anything at this level? Nope. Alright then, so next up we're going to make some honey from beehive chips. I don't think you can just chop the honey out of the... Maybe you can, but it seems weird to me. Alright, next up we can make some frumenty. No, I'm not... No. I hate aggressive free company so much. Please just leave me alone. I'm playing on my own. For now. I do have plans to get into some multiplayer content where I'm actually playing with people. Like, with other people. Which is going to be very fun when we get to it. Okay, we're going to need a repair for this fish meal. Finish that quality. $12 sacks of fish meal from our anchovies. Next up, we've got crayfish balls. Oh, yes, like the high quality, right? anything at level 9, or are we gonna have to wait for level 10? I think, nope, we can equip the Amateur's Curtain. Nice. We'll move our rapid buttons over there. Next up we have cannot do battered fish because we do not have a Popoto. Alright, how about Rollin' Berry Shaved Ice? Then we can make some flatbread. Ooh, we got an excellent rating. Very nice. Put me right up to 150. And that puts us up to level 10. Gosh, I love these early levels. They just go by so fast. So very fast. Alright, Marmot Steak. And then finally a grilled trout. And we are now getting warned about our gear condition because we've done so much crafting. Every time you use an action, receive damage, or suffer a KO, the gear you have equipped is damaged. When your gear's condition reaches 0%, its functionality drops off severely. Gear condition can be viewed by selecting character under character from the main menu. The vertical bar situated next to each gear icon indicates approximate condition. An exact percentage can be viewed in the item help text by mousing over the icon. NPCs conducting item repairs are indicated on your map and minimap by a hammer icon. For a small fee, they will restore an item's condition to 100%. Alright, well, since we've gone ahead and damaged our gear by using it so much, it's not quite broken, but it is getting down there. Let's see, we're at 30% on the ring. It is getting down there, so it is a good idea to go and repair that every once in a while. Here we go, we have a mender right here, just repair everything we have equipped. Disciples of the Hand have the ability to repair their own items. To begin mending an item, select its icon and choose Repair. Each item has a class and level restrictions on who can repair it. This information can be viewed in an item's help text. In addition to meeting these restrictions, Disciple of the Hand must also use the proper grade of dark matter to complete the repairs. Dark matter can be purchased from Grand Company Quartermasters. That is something we will be getting to eventually once we can get dark matter. But yeah, repairing our gear is thankfully nice and simple. We just go to a shop, go to a vendor and have them do it for us. Okay, so Popotos. Their shop selling price is listed as none, so you literally cannot buy a Popoto from an in-game shop. My only hope is that in the last few minutes, someone's listed cheaper Popotos. Nope. There is no possible way we can afford Popotos right now. So, unfortunately, that's just kind of how it goes sometimes with Culinarian, especially since we're so early in the game and everything's so expensive. We can't get our Popoto to make our battered fish. So we're going to actually have to leave that one for later. We will come back through and clear out anything we've missed at a later time when we are more capable of gathering our own ingredients. We will eventually be able to gather our own Popotos, and at that time we will definitely come back and finish this. But for now, that finishes up our crafting log for levels 1 through 5. So next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we are ready with level 10 to take on our level 5 Culinarian quest. I'll see everyone next time for that.